All right, Taurus. This is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node. Cross watchers, welcome. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you're welcome. Same sex, welcome. Take the reading as it resonates. Okay, I shouldn't have to tell y'all that, but just in case you guys are new, I gotta tell you. All right. I do have a second channel. Well, my main channel. This is my second channel. Coffee with She and Tarot. Right? The link is in the bio to that, in the description. We do a different style of reading over there. I do more explanations over there. So, yeah. All right, Aries. So, let's see what we got going on for you. Holy Spirit angel guys, what do we have for Aries at this time? What do Aries need to know? What do Aries need to know? Ooh. Spirit said, don't put your hope in this. I know my writing look like chicken shit, but we have, they are shy and think they might get rejected. We have need to give yourself the love you seek. You are seeking. So this might be a triggering reading. I'll warn you guys right now. But we're going to read the energy as it comes out, okay? And I just saw the card immature. That's why Spirit is saying don't put your hope in this. Making plans for us. That feels like a more mature energy, that making plans for us. What else? Trying to find out about you. So it's like someone's trying to find out indirectly how you feel. What else? What else for Aries? I'm not who you thought I was. We got a blank card, which means for me that this connection can go in two different directions. We have sexy massages. At the top of the deck, we have empty mind. And then we have, I only did it to make you jealous. I don't want them. Lord, let's try to extract this energy. Okay, I think this is one energy, all right? I do think this person is immature. I think that you guys are way more mature than them and have higher expectations and how they should show up in this connection. And you could have thought that this person was shy, right? They could probably act like they're innocent or something. So you could have probably thought like them moving slow it's because they're intimidated by you, right? And you are right to a degree because they indirectly try to find out about you. Either they spy or they try to ask. Maybe if you guys have mutual friends, connections about you, how you're feeling. They're trying to gauge where you at rather than just directly telling you. Sexy massages. Now this person might, because we got making plans for us. So they might try to put you on this date where they try to get you open and loose to them. Because again, they're studying you. They're trying to find out what you like. And I think that they want to impress you. That's what I'm feeling like this person wants to mimic your energy so they could get you open to them, right? And then we have, I only did it to make you jealous. I don't want them. So they're childish. They probably try to flirt with somebody in front of your face so that to see how you would react, or they probably brought up somebody to see how you would react. And then we have, I'm not who you thought I was. Because again, I feel like you guys expected this person to be more mature than they showed themselves to be. And then we have, need to give yourself the love you're seeking. I feel like this is for both of you. Not saying that you don't have enough self-love, but it's more so like you're still learning how to love yourself. Maybe it's like this connection when you were thinking this person might be shy, like when they're moving slow, it's like cut things out quicker, right? Because it's like you wouldn't have to like wait for somebody to get it. Like you deserve somebody who already gets it. And then this need to give yourself the love you're seeking, I feel like it's also for them, where it's like this person plays games because that's how they feel loved. Like they're given that toxic type of love where they'll look for reactions out of you, because if they see that you're jealous, then it makes them feel secure that they have you, because they already put you on this pedestal. But it's like, if you're confident in yourself, you don't have to play with me in order to make yourself feel good. And you know, you guys are typically confident, Aries. Y'all don't be giving no fucks. So I don't like this person though. I'll tell y'all that. We did Libra already. So if you go back a couple videos, you'll run into Libra. Libra is before the earth signs. All right. What do we have for Aries on this energy? Oh, there we go. You was dealing with a player. So this person was in and out. They're not consistent. We have Four of Wands in the reverse. I think this is how you guys are feeling. Like, you were excited at first at one point because you did think that, I think you were looking for marriage material. You thought this person was marriage material, but the more you watched them, absorbed them, observed, I always say absorbed, observed them, it became clear to you that like they're not committal. And I feel like you tried to give opportunity to see, like, is this person gonna change? But I feel like you end up just seeing them as somebody who's childish, because they're popping up as a knight. That's not even a king, right? So you feel like they just want to be single. There's nothing that I'm seeing where this person is really putting in work to tell me that they're looking for something serious. And I think that you guys pulled back and stopped talking to them. So as you pull back and you stop talking to them, they're watching you and they're trying to figure out like who you dating, who you're with. But this is where they're trying to hook you back in. It's like they want to bribe you with some sort of nice date or something like that. So they're trying to figure out what you like. They're paying attention. What else? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. What else? They feel silly. Okay, so when they were in that Knight of Wands energy, so I think this is in the future that they're going to try to make this change. They were very defensive. So they blocked this connection from moving forward because they didn't feel good enough in themselves. So they abandoned you. Because again, it's like they had this immaturity to them, right? And I feel like when they didn't get what they wanted out of this connection, when they abandoned you, they went towards another connection, but they hid this. So it's like, I feel like you guys came off serious. You're looking for marriage. You're looking for somebody who is going to commit to you, grow with you. And then you were recognizing this person's pattern. And then you stop seeing them as somebody you would want to marry, because to you the way they're behaving don't look like somebody who wants to commit. So to me, what stood out different from how you operated in this connection was that like you put your boundary up, right? I think you put your boundaries up. That's like, okay, if you want to be a player, if you want to go explore your options, do that, but I'm not going to be one of them, right? And it's like it pissed that person off because they got rejected. So I do feel like their ego was involved. And then they went in another direction because they went to go look for attention from somebody else that would give it to them. right? It's almost like, well, if you don't want to give me no attention, I'm going to go somewhere else. But then the thing is that you're the person who is stable. You're the person who they could depend on. You're the person who would have worked through things with them in a relationship, like your marriage material. So then when they are done, this could take some time, this could be in the future, this could be happening now. But it's like when they're done being deceptive and looking for attention from all these different people, you come back to mind. Then that's when they're starting to spy on you, seeing what you've been up to, seeing what you like. Because it's like now they want to, now they're not lacking in themselves. Now they're actually tired of these connections that are superficial or surface level. Now they want something real. But they had something real, which was you. So I feel like that's how it go. When they get to this point where they start changing and wanting like a real relationship, then they get sad over the fact that they left you. They walked away from you, right? You cut them out because you didn't like what they were doing, but it's like they didn't try to fix it. They didn't try to work on the connection. They didn't say, okay, I'm making Aries upset. Let me work on myself so I could be better. Let me address my toxicity, take accountability. Instead, it's like, let me go get attention elsewhere. So they went to go waste time, right? And you guys moved on, or you guys are going to move on. I feel like you guys already moved on by the time they realize they want something real and long term. So now they're in this uncomfortable position because you're the only person that they want. But they ended things because they pushed you away. They betrayed you to go be with third parties. And the thing is that they thought in the future they could come back. So they were arrogant. Their ego was huge. They thought they could fix things. They thought that you would give them another chance. Why did they think that Aries would still be there when they were ready? Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, because they feel like y'all had a spiritual bond. They feel like they were connected to you in a profound way that they weren't really connected to anybody else. So then why did they go towards third party? They weren't ready for love. Ace of Cups in the reverse. We got the Empress in the reverse. We got the Moon. We got the Emperor. You know what? To be honest, they felt like being with you at that time was overbearing. Like, but it's because you had standards for yourself and you demanded somebody to actually be intentional and show up. So they were like, she too serious. She too clingy. She too this, she too that. They didn't see you as the Empress. They knew that there was a profound bond there because they liked you. They wanted you. But it's almost like it was in the subconscious because what they had in the forefront was, yeah, with the Moon, it was in the subconscious. They saw themselves with you when they were older. Like, when I'm ready to settle down and not be a player no more, then I could be with Aries. But Aries don't want to have fun. They want to be serious. And it's like they could have even made you feel or paint. In their mind, they painted like you were needy. But they don't see it like that anymore. Now they're stuck in their feelings because you weren't that. So they owe you an apology. Now they want to come in as this King of Wands to match you as a Queen of Wands. It's going to take this person a while to really come to this understanding because they're not going to really see you until they're ready for this relationship, until they're ready to settle down. Like you're the one that got away. I don't know if they're going to come forward and they're going to do anything. It just seems like that's the evolution of their energy. They were a player. They weren't this mature person that you thought that they were. And then when you leave, they go waste time somewhere else. And then you move on, right? You keep doing what you're doing for yourself. You evolve. And then now they're stuck on you, wishing that they had an opportunity with you because they see you differently when they're in that space where it's like, damn, now I want something serious. It's like they barely get to that place that you were in when you met them. When you met them, you were willing to just get to know them and see what you guys could build, but they wanted fun. Now they're in that place where it's like, I want to get to know someone and take them serious, but you're gone. And I don't think you're in that energy anymore where you just like want to see how it goes. You want to know that somebody know what they want, right? But that's what I have for you guys, Aries. If it resonated and you like the way that I read, go ahead and hit that like button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.